To me, Eric's story activates. He reminds me the power of sharing your story to bring comfort to someone who has a similar story, to bring inspiration to someone who may have a completely different story and looking for a puzzle piece to fill in their next chapter. What do they want to do next, or how they can transform and become another person or a new person, etc. And this is what he has to say about his experience working with ASP at Appalachian Service Project, as well as being a survivor, and not even a survivor, but being a leader in a situation where he was called to be a leader. All right, so I'm here with
Eric Engstrom. That's ErikEngstrom.
And Eric, is this your first time working with the ASP nonprofit?
Well, I've been working with several teams of volunteers since I first started with Habitat for Humanity and the partnership with ASP. My experience started on, it was April 21st. I started my first build, and we worked with a Habitat crew at first. Once we got the house dried in, I started working with ASP. So by now, I've probably worked with 6 or 7 different ASP crews, and my experience has been really good. Every crew brings a different set of faces, a different set of skills, and it's just been wonderful all around. I really enjoy working and sharing my knowledge of construction. I've been doing construction now for building new houses for about 30 years, been in renovation and construction for 35 years, and I like to be able to bring my knowledge to the table and be able to pass that knowledge along to other folks. And whether or not they're experienced or not, I hope that everybody gains a little something from their experience with me. And my goal is just what everybody's goal is to get the people of Avery County back into houses or into new houses. And right now we've been building new houses in Avery County. And so basically my job is job site supervisor for Habitat for Humanity Charlotte region. And in this partnership with ASP, we're hoping to build, I think we're building at least 30 houses coming up. And this would be my second house that we're on right now. And I've got 2 more starting up. We are at August, right around the beginning of August here. And by the middle of August, I'll have completed my first 2 houses since April 21st. I hope to have 2 more completed by the end of the year. And next year, I said to Tyler Rhodes, who is in charge of my operations with ASP, I said, I hope to do 6 next year. And now I'm looking at the progress, and I'm thinking more like 8 maybe. And that would make me super happy and super proud. It's an emotional journey for me. And I live right in Elk Park on the Elk River. And I watched all my friends' houses float on by or in bits and pieces. We lost a friend. And lots of people lost animals and their homes and loved ones and cars, and just, you can't even imagine the devastation. But so right now it feels like putting the pieces back, and that's what it's all about.
Yes, thank you, Eric. And just for the listeners out there, anybody who's experienced extreme loss or just extreme weather conditions, whatever their situation may be, who's listening, what advice would you have to them to navigate that space of losing something deep to you?
Wow. For me, it started right after the flood, and in order to keep my head together, I had to take charge of the situation. I had people that came out of the river to my place, and we were stranded without a bridge. As soon as we were able to get a quad out, which was about 2 weeks, and we started landing helicopters in my horse pasture where we lost our barn and our fences. But we started landing helicopters, and immediately what I did is I put my cart on my quad, and I started delivering goods from the helicopters up to a makeshift distribution center, which was a horse trailer at our neighbor's place across the river. So once I was able to get out, all I felt like I could do was start trying to help others. And that really helped with my mental state of duress that I was in. And it really helped me to get through it. For about a month, I did nothing but distribution and trying to aid in the search for Kim Ashby, who was a dear friend of ours, basically by providing information and offering whatever I could to the rescue workers, to the SAR people, search and rescue people, and in turn they would show up with hot food for us. So it was like a process where, if you're in a situation of emotional distress and loss and stuff like that, I think you have to get outside your head a little bit. You have to start to work with other people and be accepting of what comes to you, and be giving and charitable in what you do in your efforts.
Thank you, Eric.